So we are designing here with CorelDRAW. So I'm gonna show you how I made that high resolution picture and make it sharp. So first of all, I'll open my Photoshop to crop the image, removing the background. So this method I use, I'll select objects with this quick selection tool. Once it's selected, I have to wait for that. Once it's selected, I'll now click on select and mask. Select and mask. I'll now have to increase the feather small and press the decontaminate colors and now click OK. So this is where the trick is being played. Have to convert this first to smart objects. Have to right click on the image and convert to smart object. Now move to filter. There, right here on filter, that is where the whole trick is being played. So let's a little bit for that. So as a filter, let's filter open. So here is where the main trick is being played. So we have first of all increase the texture, increase the clarity, and increase that. Shift it over there, move over to curve, increase the shadow there, increase sharpening and noise reduction. So that plays a key role in the image. Go back to basic and now click OK. So you see that is our result. So first of all, let me show you the former image, and this is the new image here, right here. See how wonderful that is. So let's save it and now move over to CorelDRAW. So that is, we are designing with CorelDRAW. Let me come back to smart image. So we're designing with CorelDRAW. So even with that CorelDRAW design, need the image to be sharp and good looking. So have to save it. I have to save that with model. Now click OK. So we're moving on to CorelDRAW. So open our CorelDRAW, click on new, and here I'm gonna give it my name, brand. Yes, nice. So here, give it 5 by 5 inches. Make sure it set it in inches. Resolution 300 and click OK. Click OK. So here is where we do draw a rectangle first. Give it 5 by 5 inches and click OK. I'll bring in my resource file, so I have to move down to the resource file template and bring in my resource file. So I'll start with the lady first. I have to adjust the lady to fit in particular size I need. So reduce that, reduce it. So I have to adjust everything and make sure and centralize it. Increase that a little bit. So that is how it's done. Getting the rest of the resource files. Move down. Bring in my background name, type my word first, beauty, and I'll give it my font choice. I went with Heather Green, Heather. Now put green now. So that's the name of the font. Click OK and increase it, adjust it. Adjust. Now centralize it. So what as I just arrange the whole thing. So I'll bring my resource file, my background, the first background. I used two backgrounds in designing this and the second one. So first I have to increase the background, increase it. Now blur, choose Gaussian blur, reduce the radius and click OK. Now I have to power clip it into the rectangle. Adjust, increase, click on my transparency tool and click on overlay to make the background blending look unique. So there is nothing showing here. So first of all, for it to show, I have to give it a particular background color. No, this won't go. Let's try another color. Let's go with this. So remove the outline. Remove the outline, go to my interactive field tool. That's where I'll do the trick and make it light. So I've drawn, change the settings from linear to vertical, increase. I don't want it to be much, so I have to increase that. Click, move over here and try to change, make it a little dark. So that is it. So increase it, make it light. So make it very light. So that is okay. I'm getting them draw a rectangle. So as the rectangle is drawn, I have to select, go to my curve tool. Curve tool is selected. I'll click on the edge, hold down my shift key and click the second one. So let only two of them be selected and give it red. Go to the interactive field to once more, drag, click on to give it a darker red. So that is it. I just left click for that to come out. So I gave a lighter and a darker red. Remove the outline by right clicking there. So remove the outline. So that was a nice one. So getting my second background. Place and drop. Reduce it. It's too big, so I have to reduce it. Reduce. Now use my transparency to fade off the sharp edges. Convert to bitmap. For that to be picture, now do the second fade off. So that is it. Those edges are faded off. Now convert to make it cushion blur. You don't want it, if you want your graphic design to be unique and professional, you don't use image like that. Don't make your bring out the image so sharp and you see image and use it as your background. You have to make it a little blur and you see how unique your graphic design is. So let's continue. Convert to overlay. So you see how you have turned two backgrounds to one. So finish that. I have to now do this. Give this deep yellow first. Select my interactive tool. Drag down and give the second part green, lemon green. So I have to darken it. Click, just left click on that. This place to come out. You click on that arrow. This arrow. And now give it a darker green. Look at, you can copy my color code so you can work with that. Work with the color code here. Every color has its own code. Have to break apart by pressing Ctrl K. Move over to there and do blur. So that's how I made that effect. I broke apart first and now made it blur. So drop a shadow behind the model. Now no, that is too sharp. Reduce. So bring in, I typed before that, then bring in this flower. See how sharp and good the flower is. Have to adjust it, reduce it to fit in. So you can see the trick I use in achieving this. So I have to adjust it, reduce it to fit the particular side I want. So what's that? I have to choose my crop tool, select the particular side I want to crop and click adjust it and click enter. See, eventually it has cropped out the excessive parts. So that is how I made that. I want to bring in the flower ones, duplicate, but this one I have to make it much smaller. Reduce it, reduce. What a wonderful design. Reduce it. So the trick here, I have to blur, Gaussian blur. Sorry, motion blur. I said the Gaussian blur. This one is called motion blur. Now I have to power clip it and adjust. I don't need to enter that particular content. I just hold my alternate key for that to happen. So that is how I achieve that. See how wonderful that is. So let me bring in my types. To avoid wasting much time, I just typed it and kept it. So just have to bring it in that way. Then bring it in. Click yes. Now I have to just fit it in. Just watch and see. Just need to just adjust it. And now, and we are there. bring in this second typed one with the image at once. Avoid going back there. So I just have to adjust it. Adjust that one to fit there. Because that is just normal shape. How I created that particular shape, I drew a rectangle, use my curve to curve the edge, converted it to curve, and now brought out it. Or you can just go to your shapes and bring out that. But I created my own by myself using rectangle. So I've adjusted that image. So let's bring in the last, which is this. And place it, just reduce and place. So you have watched step by step how we made this wonderful flyer. But we are not yet done. Just few steps ahead more. You see how we achieved this image with hierarchy and precision. And if you see how sharp the image is, so you watch and see how it was done. So I have to draw my line, duplicate that, do it C and A, increase the outline by double clicking on that pen shape there to bring this out. So that was too much. I have to reduce it. It's too much. Reduce it. So that is okay. I have to make a duplicate. Have to drag Ctrl R to repeat my movement, and that is done. Just duplicate this, the same, highlight all and move them. So reduce it, and that is okay. So to see the last and how we made that powerful image, that powerful flyer, then first of all highlight the whole design I made, group it and export, convert to image, make sure it's JPEG, bitmap, RGB, because I worked with the RGB template, so it have to be RGB. Move to desktop, click on the image and open. Click on open with Photoshop. So I didn't do the design with Photoshop, so I just still want to maintain that high value image, so I have to go back to my Photoshop. This is the thing I know that for now CorelDRAW haven't inserted this camera raw. I don't know whether they will still insert it, but let's be looking forward. So then have to move this to Photoshop. Once it's open, so I have to now first thing first open my camera raw. So that is how we arrived at this high precise image. Click on so the camera have to load first. Let it load a little bit, and here is it. So this is the settings I do use for this. First things first, have to increase my texture clarity, so reduce the temperature small, reduce it, and I move this to pink. Reduce the highlights, increase move over to the vibrance rate, increase it more. Now go over to increase sharpening and increase that. So that is how we made this fabulous fly. So stay tuned for more videos.